Yeah. So good afternoon, guys. Today we are going to learn about the CNN algorithm. So now I want to know from your side, what do you understand about CNN algorithm first of all, guys? I will ask you to what do you mean by CNN algorithm? So you can go with my notes also. Okay. CNN algorithm. Tell me what is the role of CNN algorithm? What it will do? Tell me, guys. I need your answer. If you want, you can drop me into the comment section. Otherwise, I will start. So guys, basically the CNN algorithm is making to the machine to understanding that the image is really it is a cat or dog. Okay. It is a smart robot, I can say, that learn to identifying whether the image is cat or dog. And that whether the image is cat and dog, that is totally based on our input only, guys. Right? Whatever the inputs we are taking, like a cat or dog, so it's based on that input only. We can predict the outcomes. Yeah, it is a cat or dog. Now, step by step process we are going to learn. So the first step is input. Input means what? We can say step one is nothing but it is going to known as collect the image. Yeah, we require the data where we can store it in the database. What type of data we require? Dog and cat. Yeah, so not even one data. At least we required minimum 100 data of a dog or 100 data of a cat. For example, I was saying we need to collect huge amount of data. That's it. Machines can't understand within 50 images, within 40 images. If you are using that much image now, your accuracy is going to be reduced and it will going to fluctuate in between 50 to 60 percentage. If you are using your data like 10K data or 15K data, that time machines can easily understand. A machine is going to give you the proper outcomes. Yeah. So the look of the data set is look like this only, guys. See, there is a data set. In that data set we are having two things, cat and dog, right? So inside that cat also we are having like a training and also testing, right? Coming to the dog also we are having two main part, training and testing. Maybe coming to your, suppose I took 10,000 for cat, 10,000 for dog, suppose. So 80% is going for training, 20% is using for testing. The same thing we are doing with the another one also. 80 and 20. We are splitting the data because whatever the 10K data is there, what out of this 10K data, we will go with the 8K for the training. Whatever the machine is understanding with the this 8K data, same outcomes we will check with the remaining 2K data, right? If it is good, we then later on we can go with any random data like tiger, lion, fox, which is similar to this input data. Okay. So this is a scenario in the input data we are doing, guys. And coming to input, we are basically talking about so many things. Pre-processing, pre-processing of the data, right? So what we are doing in the pre-processing, we are removing the error, we are removing the error, we are removing the duplicates value, we are removing the uh, missing value, or I can say we are adjusting with the missing value, not removing. We are giving some random number. So that random number will going to given by the three things, median, mode, and mean. Using of this thing, we are going to predict the remaining data. Based on remaining data, we are going to predict the missing value. Okay, what is the median? Median means sum of the not center, right? Center of the number. Mode means number of times repeated, means sum of all the observation by total number of observations. So based on that formula, we can see, है ना? So whatever the outcomes we will get, we will give the same thing. Mode means what? Let's check majority is saying cat or dog. If majority is saying it is a dog, more dog are there, so we will predict the missing value is dog only, right? So like that we will discuss about the data, right? Okay. So This is that's it. Now the second thing what we will do is resize the image, convert image into number. Main thing, guys, we are going to convert image into number. That will in the form of like a matrix, maybe 2 into 2, 3 into 3. We will convert the image into number, guys, because computer doesn't understand the image, right? Computer doesn't understand image, so compare to image, computer is going to make the image into some certain number. Machine is going to give some number to the image, and machine is going to form the matrix for them. Okay, this is what is happening in the first input. Understood? Machine never understand the input data as a image. Machine always compare it with the numbers only. Convert the image into number. Now, convolutional layer plus ReLU. We will learn about ReLU later on. First, we will go with the convolutional layer. So, what is happening? Convolutional layer is what? I can say it is a heart of CNN. If this layer is not there, CNN is not there. Nothing. Right? It will going to scan the small part, guys. Small part, or I can say it will going to find out the image, which is an important features. It will go with the important features like a eye is there, right? Okay. So I can say for cat, what are the main things machines can detect? Ear, whisker, okay, eyes. We talk about dog, snout, ears, fur, patterns. So many things are similar to the cat and dog. So many things are not similar. So based on that, we are going to say that convolutional is going to talk about the small features, right? Got it. Now, ReLU is going to use for what purpose? Suppose I choose one of the feature is eyes. When something is unwanted or there, that will going to remove by the ReLU. ReLU is going to remove the unnecessary things from the CNN, or I can say unnecessary values. It will going to detect and it will going to remove from the CNN algorithm. Right? Got it? Now pulling. What pulling will do? Pulling is going to make sure that to reduce the size of the CNN. This is a different size. This is a different. This is a different. This is different. Maybe this is 5 into 2. This is 2 into 2. This is 2 into 1. Maybe for example, this is 1 into 1. So different size are there. What machine is doing? Machine is reducing the size. Okay. What machine is doing? Machine is just reducing the size, guys. Got it? Understand? In pulling, we are having one more point. The point is max pulling, guys. Max pulling is what? Before max pulling, suppose my outcome is looking like 4862. After my max pulling, the result is going to become 8. Okay. Why we are doing? To make our system faster. Yes, fast. Model will going to be become the fast model and going to store the main features. We don't need to think about the unwanted things. Right? Now, guys. We done with the input, we done with the convolution, we done with the ReLU. ReLU is going to remove the unwanted things that we know. Good, that's fine. Pulling is going to reduce the image. It is going to reduce the image to make sure that you get the proper outcomes without any problem, right? Next one is what? The process is repeating. You can see the process is repeating, guys. Convolutional plus ReLU, then pooling, then convolutional plus pooling, ReLU, then again pooling. Why we are repeating the things? Why we are repeating? We are repeating because we need to repeat it. It's very simple to explain you that why we are repeating. So here what we are doing here the whole image is suppose eyes. The whole image is of eyes, right? And here you can see the blue part is there. That part is nothing but another small part of the eye, that is a eyeball. And here again machine is taking the small part of your eyeball. In eyeball also we are having small part. So machine is capturing the every data in a such a way that so machine can understand the outcomes. Okay, let's assume that this is one of the eye. In the next step, what is happening? I was capturing the eyeball. In the next one, I was capturing the small ball which is stored in eyeball. I was capturing this one, and then I was giving you the outcomes. Understood? Right? The next one is flattened layer. Flattened layer is going to do what? I told you everything is going to store in the form of number only. So number is this, four images are there, four images are capturing the form of number, and flatten is going to manage everything in the way of one line only. So machine can understand more easy way. Whenever we are going to finalize the final decision is going from in the form of this only, not in the form of this. So for prediction, machine need to think in a easy way, right? So this will going to help to the machine to predict everything in a proper way, not this one, right? Now, what is the role of fully connected layers? Fully connected layer is going to use for what purpose? This layer is going to use like your human brain. These all are neurons, guys. Every neurons are connected to each other. Yes. So what they will do? They will get the questions like, does it have whisker? Yeah. Are ears pointed? Is not visible? So whatever the things you are getting, we are combining everything, and we are giving you the outcomes. Suppose this is the neurons which is getting uh, about the whisker. Whisker, we know that it is not for cat, it is for dog. Ear is there or not? Ears pointed, or I can say it's not visible. So every neurons are thinking about different features of it. Two things, cat and dog, and they are making the prediction based on the input, and they can say it is cat or dog because already they are getting the so much of training. Here we are making our machine training, and here we are going for the testing. So coming to the training, suppose I use 10K for cat, 10K for dog. We can say for training 8K we are using for cat and 8K we are using for dog. And remaining 2 plus 2, 4K we can go with the testing data, and we can check the outcomes. Dog machine is giving the name dog as a dog or cat. I will show any image of a dog. What my machine is going to predict, it is a dog or it is a cat. So what we are doing now, we are doing the same. We are doing this thing only in the CNN guides. And machine is saying ki, yeah, it is a dog. So that's good. Our input, our processing is good, right? Our way of training, our giving of the training to the machine, that's fine. Now guys, coming to the testing, if I will show any tiger image, which is not, which is not similar to dog, but it is similar to cat. So whenever we will show the tiger image, my machine is going to predict it is not a tiger, it is a cat. Yeah. So this is how the based on the features, machine is going to give you the outcomes on tiger when my machine is having the input of a tiger. Otherwise, machine is not ready to give you the proper outcomes. So this is what is happening, guys. You need to understand how you are going to manage your data. Everything is based on data only. If there is no data, we can't get the proper outcomes. If you are having more and more data, your outcome is going to become more easy, right? So this is all about CNN, guys. I hope you understand, right? So this is one of the biggest algorithm I can say, or one of the best one. And also I can say one thing to everybody. The thing is very simple. Learn an algorithm in a such a way that every algorithm you are going to understand which algorithm is used for which purpose. Okay? So there are several steps. I will going to wind up the session in 2 minutes. First step is we are going to take the image of a cat and dog. Then we will go to resize the image. We will resize the image. Whatever the image are there, we are going to convert to the number. Then we will use some algorithms like a CNN algorithm layer. We are going to use some ReLU activation to remove the gaps or unwanted things. Then pulling is going to use, why we are using pulling right now, to reduce the size. Then flatten, role of flatten, you know, that to make our numbers in a such a way that so machine can understand the prediction output properly. Fully connected layer. Then output layer. In output layer, what we are getting? Outcomes as like a cat or dog, right? So this is the steps we are having in the CNN. I hope you understand what is in CNN. So in upcoming class, we are going to learn about KNN algorithm, right? I hope you understand, guys. चलो फिर मिलते हैं अगले क्लास में. बाय बाय.